I know. No way!
Pee on the leg.
Intro. Alright. So, I think I'm finally sort of getting used to being a dad. And stopped making videos for a while because, you know, life just gets busy and crazy and this little thing really turned our life upside down, but that's okay. I'm making this video because I feel like I'm finally ready to talk about what happened to me and my family. Like, I let this man into our life that just basically ruined our life, lied to us, conned us out of money, time, in a really important period of time when I should have been, you know, we should have been focused on just coming home, being home where everything was set up for the baby, and you know, this guy just took that from us, basically. You know, he lied his way into our life. I'm not gonna say his name or anything like that, but basically, you know, you've seen my Instagram that I was working on the stairs and sanding it and, you know, just making it look beautiful. Sander.
Look.
What? Aren't you cool? What?
Aren't you?
You know, you've seen my Instagram that I was working on the stairs and sanding it and, you know, just making it look beautiful. And then as Susie's pregnancy went on, we found out that we had to have our baby Kaya a little earlier than we had thought, about like two weeks earlier. And we found out about this basically on a Friday. Like Friday afternoon, we go to a growth ultrasound and they said to us, yeah, you need to have this baby next week. What? Next week? We thought it was gonna be in 2 weeks. So, you know, they had us choose a date the next week and we went and had our baby. And so in my mind, I was a little bit freaking out because like a lot of the things weren't ready yet. You know, like the stairs weren't ready, there was still plywood on the floors. It was sanded, but it wasn't stained. The risers were, you know, it was just a big mess. So I was like, you know, okay, like we could wait until after, right? But then, you know, urgency and all that stuff, we decided let's just go with it. So I started to look through the internet for some contractors. Went through a lot of different contractors, a lot of them no-showed. And finally this one showed up and he promised the world. And I was like, all right, awesome, you know, like I need to get this done by next Thursday because I'm having a baby next Thursday. Okay, no problem. We'll get it done for you, don't worry. We've done a lot of things like this. And he's, you know, eyeing the stairs and saying how, oh, you know, it's gonna look great. It's gonna be really smooth. And then he's also talking about how, because we had like the floor done and he was telling us about how the floor was improperly done and how he wouldn't have done it this way and yada, yada, yada. When I'm looking back on it, everything, literally like everything he said was a lie. Everything. There was not one part that he said, that he talked about, that wasn't a lie. He said that he would be done, you know, within the week. And from like September, what was it, 16th until like mid-October, still wasn't done. He kept pushing it back and he kept saying like, oh, you know what, I just need a little bit more money, give me $200 and I can go get more equipment. I actually need to get more guys to come in so I can finish it for you. And in the meantime, I'm literally like, I just had a baby, you know? So like our schedules are every 2 hours, every 2.5 hours. And this guy's like, yeah, I understand you're having a baby. Just give me $200 more, I'm gonna get it done for you tomorrow. Like, then tomorrow comes, and then tomorrow comes, and he inched his way up to $2,275 to stain the stairs, to put 2 landings of wood down, which I bought the wood myself, And you know, there was plenty of wood, and I'm looking at the wood downstairs too, and he's saying there's not enough wood, and yada yada yada. He's saying how he's going to buy more wood for us, yada yada yada. He's talking about how he custom built stuff. You know, it was all a lie. You know, he was even saying, yeah, you know, my guys have been there since 7 in the morning. I was there myself since 7 in the morning. And I was like, you realize I live in a gated condo and that you have to hit the doorbell for me to let you in through the gate? Like, or he would say things like on a Saturday, you know what, tonight, 7 p.m., I'm gonna go to the house, all right? And I'm just gonna put another a layer of finish down for you. Is that all right with you? Like, you did not. You're not gonna go there. I know that for, like, he didn't go. He also said that, you know, during the thing, he said, oh, you know, I'm not the type of contractor that, yeah, I know, you're mad too. I'm not the kind of contractor that, you know, says one price and then ups it later. Lo and behold, what did he do? He said one price in the beginning and then upped it because he said the landings, he said both landings needed to be torn up because it's subflooring. So he said he would remove the subflooring, but he added $600 to the price. That's what brought it up to $2,275. When I came to inspect it, he didn't remove the subfloor. He just took a crowbar and tried to, you know, remove it, but then he found, they found out, oh, it's hard to remove. So then they stopped. And so when I confronted him about it, he said, no, we put it back, we fixed it. You know, we actually had to fix it for you. So we could have added more to the price, but we didn't. So we did you a favor. So like, you know what, like I was running on like 1 hour of sleep. I'm like, please just get it done. You know what I mean? Just get it done. Finally, fast forward, you know, he says it's done. I go check it out. He has one of his guys there, check it out with me. And I'm looking at it and my mom's there too. And she's like, this is terrible. We felt the flooring and it's just like, just really rough. You know, it's like, it's not even like a smooth surface at all. And I'm looking at all this dust, like they just sanded it. They stained it and then they just let all the dust, all the sand stay there. Staining over it, staining it into the corners, and then putting the oil-based finish, which I found out like you should not use an oil-based finish with a newborn baby because they could literally die from the VOC fumes. He says, oh no, we use a no VOC. I'm looking at the canister and it's like just this regular oil-based finish. Every part he lied about. And I can't even get into all the details. Even like saying he would put up, you know, like covering so that sand doesn't get all over the place. I'm still cleaning sand from the walls from him. Anyway, so then we ended up having to get, you know, it took like 3 weeks to finish, like at that point. So it was like, and he was like, oh, I want my final payment. I was like, I'm not paying you. He's like, you're paying me. And he's threatening me, like, you're gonna pay me. You know, pay me my money. He's like, are you serious? And I'm like, I'm so tired. It's 9 o'clock at night. My wife's at my mom's alone with the baby. So I'm like, just like, what do I do? What do I do? Like, I have no idea what to do. You know, like I'm a first-time homeowner, and this guy's just fully taking advantage of me. Like, he took advantage of the fact that I had a newborn, telling me it's going to be finished tomorrow. I just need a little more money. Multiple times, telling me all these things. And it ended up being terrible, you know? And the stairs is something that we use over and over and over again. Anyway, so then we ended up getting someone else to come in. Literally, we told him that day he said, I'm not the kind of guy that's just gonna take your money and leave. You know, so I'm like, all right, look, fine. I'm gonna give you the final payment, but you need to come back like this week and just fix it. He's like, yeah, you know, we'll fix it. That was like, I forget, it was like maybe Saturday or Sunday that they said they were done. That Thursday, no show, doesn't come at all. Oh yeah, we'll come Friday, doesn't come at all. Saturday, doesn't come at all. Doesn't end up coming at all, you know? And I'm like, you know what, forget about it, let's just get someone else, you know, like we even investigated like getting a lawyer And like literally the lawyer, she wants me to walk around. The lawyer literally like said like, you know what, just focus on your baby because it's not worth it to try and go after him for this little amount of money. Little amount of money, that was money that we saved for her. You know, like for diapers, for everything. Let me take a break. I don't even know where I was. All right, well, anyway, so where was I? So anyway, we ended up having to get someone else to come and fix the stairs. And that entire time, how long did it take the guy to come and sand, stain, and apply a water-based finish? 1 day. Literally 1 day. And he did an impeccable job. And it looks, I mean the color doesn't match as much as I want it to, but it looks great. It's finished, it's smooth, we can walk on it with bare feet. Oh baby, shh. It's been hard because she won't take the bottle, and this is actually the most that she's ever taken it. And now she's pushing it out with her tongue. Want a break maybe? So then he finally came around, and because during this entire time, he left all of his equipment at our place. The thing to saw the wood, everything. Also, like he literally used all of my stuff. Like I bought all this stuff from Home Depot, paintbrushes, a tape measure, like tarp and washcloths and everything like that. He used it all. My paint, he used it all, you know? He literally used the polyurethane, used my brushes, threw it to the side, didn't wash it, you know, a brush is like $16, 4 of them. My tape measure's gone, he took that. He used, you know, my wife's side business that she does calligraphy. He used the wood for that. Like everything that you could. All right, so I am getting flustered there, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. But while I take a break, enjoy this little montage of my baby.
Hi, baby.
Okay, I'm done taking a break. I'm just kidding, it's a different day. I'm in a different outfit. It's, I don't know, however many days later since I recorded the first part of the rant. I'm done with the rant. I should really just get to the 3 tips that I want to give any first-time homeowners, any newlyweds that are gonna be buying a fix-me-up and are gonna be hiring a contractor. So first tip is to do your research. 100% do your research. I did not put enough time into research. I just basically, okay, you're here, you have 2 hands, great. And you said you know how to do it, do it. I didn't do enough research. So research, look them up on Yelp, look them up on Home Advisor, on Angie's List, anywhere. Ask them for any references too. Ask them for phone numbers to their previous clients and call their clients and say, hey, can I come and see what they did? You know, what work did they do? What was your opinion of them? Second tip is draft a contract and make it as specific as possible. So what do I mean by that? Literally, write everything out. Like, don't be afraid or don't be kind of like ashamed or shy. Write everything out. Exactly what's gonna be done, how long it's gonna take, what's gonna happen if it doesn't, if it's not complete by the deadline, how much the deposit is gonna be, how much the final payment is gonna be, when you'll pay the final payment. Write it down. I will only pay the final payment if I am completely satisfied with the results. Put it into the contract. It's super important to put everything in writing into the contract. The second part of that is pay the deposit, and then that's it. Do not pay anything else. Do not pay if they ask for a little bit of more money here. No, like, I pay you the deposit, and then I will pay you at the end when you're done and I'm completely satisfied with the results. Okay, my third tip for you is document everything. Like take pictures, take videos, record conversations, just let them know, hey, I'm gonna record this conversation. Don't be ashamed to do that because you need to document proof of, what's going on. And don't be afraid to speak up. If you see, oh, hey, that wood piece does not look straight, or, oh, you painted the ceiling and it's totally off. It's not the color that I wanted, or you missed a spot over here. You have to get them to work, and complete the project how you want it to be completed. And I'm gonna give you one bonus tip, and this is actually a tip that one of the contractors that we hired to fix everything that the first contractor, messed up on, is if anything feels funny at all, at any time, fire them. You can fire them, right? You can even put that in your contract that, they'll probably put something in the contract that it's like after 5 days, your deposit is forfeited, whatever. But if it feels funny to you, just fire them. Or if it feels funny to you, even from the beginning, just get out of there. It's better to lose the deposit than to lose all the time, all the money from, beginning to end. So those are my 3 and 1 bonus. Those are my 4 tips for you. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening to my entire rant. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.